This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News headlines. Manatee County commissioners allocated $100,000 to restore the vandalized graves at the Old Memphis Cemetery in Palmetto. Officials found 17 graves at the historic Black Cemetery with broken headstones and leads, cracked concrete, and spray paint. Some had the words DeSantis and Trump written on them. County officials believe the damage was done months ago but wasn't reported. There will be a community cleanup event at the Old Memphis Cemetery on Saturday. Some U.S. lawmakers and experts are criticizing the Department of Justice's $280 million tentative settlement with Live Nation. WMNF's Chris Young reports that during a congressional forum this week, a Tampa independent venue owner testified that indie bands and their fans are losing out.
Live Nation was accused of misleading customers with ticket prices, but many say the settlement is just a slap on the wrist for the world's largest live entertainment company. Tom DeGeorge, owner of the small independent venue Crowbar in Tampa, testified at the forum.
A breakup needs to happen, but if Live Nation is still controlling the tours, they still control the industry.
Crowbar is set to close in July, and a Live Nation venue is set to open in the same neighborhood.
Something serious has to happen, and we're going to lose our venues. And if we lose our venues, the bands are going to suffer and the fans suffer. And we cannot let that happen.
Over 30 state attorney generals are continuing the antitrust lawsuit on the state level. Chris Young, WMNF News.
Ahead of a city council meeting tomorrow, the Tampa Firefighters Union is calling for officials to address travel time concerns. According to the National Fire Protection Association, the standard travel time for firefighters to reach the emergency area is 4 minutes in 90% of incidents. But in Tampa Bay, Fox 13 reports that the travel time for some fire stations is twice that standard. Union members say part of the problem is that firefighting resources haven't grown at the rate the city has. They are especially worried about Station 23 in New Tampa relocating to Ybor City. Recent research at Texas A&M University has revealed that a nasal spray can improve memory. WMNF's Zoe Sachs reports that it can reduce brain inflammation and improve overall cognitive function.
As humans age, memory is one of the first things to deteriorate. Dr. Ashok Shetty, a distinguished professor at Texas A&M, says inflammation in the brain is one of the main symptoms.
Aging is associated with a low level or moderate level of inflammation in the brain. So it is called as neuroinflammation. It happens in most people, but when it reaches a certain threshold, it starts to interfere with the cognitive function.
He says in their initial findings, they saw a significant decrease in brain inflammation.
So first we did a simple test in an animal model of inflammation. We tested the CVs and we found that it can dampen inflammation dramatically.
To continue their research, they will need to allocate more funding and get approved for clinical trials. Dr. Shetty says their goal is to effectively rewire the brain from the inside out and decrease overall brain fog. For more information on the study, visit stories.tamu.edu. For WMNF News, I'm Zoe Sachs.
In local news, Pinellas County will not be adding weapon detection systems to high schools in the fall. Officials said testing at Gibbs and Palm Harbor University wasn't successful and proved too costly for the district. According to the Tampa Bay Times, introducing the weapon detection systems could cost about $20 million. There were concerns about staffing too, since each checkpoint will require 3 to 4 employees. Instead, the district plans to purchase only 2 system units that can be randomly operated during events or at campuses. Today, it will be partially sunny and humid with thunderstorms and highs in the low 90s. Tonight, it will be rainy with lows in the low 70s. And tomorrow, it will be cloudy and rainy with highs in the low 90s. I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.